Alright everyone, so this video gonna be the second tutorial about the digitize process. This time it's not gonna be for VHS recorder, but for this one, the NDCam Sony in miniDV. So basically it's concerned the little tape, this ones. For the setup configuration, it's a little bit different, but we're still using the converter just right here. So everything's coming from the Handycam Sony. So first thing that you must do in it is you open on the side just right here and you plug to be sure that the camera strap are actually on center. It technically needs to be plugged because the charger doesn't work really well. On the plugger you can use this cable. Technically it's supposed to be one of the main cable that you've got with the camera, so it's called AV cable. So you plug just right here in the analogic ones on the side. So it's on the top. So you plug just right here. And after you must do in the connection with the converter. That was a really mess. We have waited a lot of days before to have the extension, but basically on this cable you have still the yellow one, technology RCA. The yellow is for the video, white and red for the sound. So from each side, for the IV cable or the converter, it's the same. It's supposed to be male and not female. So with this one, for example, it's male. So we have waited a lot of days before to have this extension, and now we can do in the connection and it works properly. So you put the extension between the converter and the AV cable, and after you connect the converter by USB on the computer, and we're still gonna use OBS Studio. To turn on the camera strap, you take here and you press just right here. There we go. So now it's on and you just go on play edit. That's the function to actually read one tape. You don't want to record anything, of course. So on the other side, eject. It's a little bit special, but well, you take whatever tape that you want digitize, you put here, and after you just and you let the cam doing the rest. You close. So this is the basic first step. Afterwards, what you are supposed to do is the same stuff that on the VHS cam recorder, which means you must go until the beginning of the tape. Once that you are at the beginning of the tape, same things than for the first tutorial, you open OBS Studio. Everything's all the setup is configured on the Asus computer, and you have space on the storage, so it should be a little much easier than using your own. So same stuff on the source. You click on the plus to add one. I can just delete this one. So you add a new one here, video capture device. After USB video, and don't forget of course to double check for the audio, so you click on use custom audio device and you check that it's in digital audios interface or USB digital audio, same stuff. After you just made the configuration of the screen, the record screen, so you go on the top. Basically it stay the format video for 4.3, what we say 4 tiers in French, don't know the name in English, but basically you still adjust the black stuff on the side. So it's 282 on each side. Once it's done, well, technically you just begin by start recording, and after you launch the tape. So right now we have the sounds coming from the Handycam Sony, but you have just right here the audio mixer, who are a nice, really nice tool to make sure that you have the audio all along the tape and during the recording too. And it's gonna be a game changer, especially for the big VHS tape. So at the end of the tape, you stop recording. I'm just gonna stop right here now, just do the test, and you can find the video file. Just here you click on the file and you click on show recording, and you have the date and even the hour. We are just gonna double check that we have the sound and the image on this one.
Describe the last few days terrain-wise and what we had to do to get through it.
During the last 3 days we entered the so-called ice fall. It's not really an ice fall because it's not that steep.
Okay. And that works perfectly, and right now I just digitize the entire tape of the Greenland, the Descent. So should be okay for everything, I guess. Compared to the VHS cam recorder, you don't have especially a bigger strap on this one, just really need this extension. So of course don't forget it, but we've got in two, just in case. So good luck.